What's going on, everybody? Dem Boys back at it, man. We are here to finish out our big nickel over G scheme with some heat. Alright, we're going to go through a few different blitz types, so without further ado, let's get it. What we need to make this work is a slot blitzer. So in this case, SS Blitz 2, you could pick whatever you want, add the blitzer, do what you want, how you want there. Doesn't really matter. First step, we need to go ahead and base align. The reason we're doing that is we want to bring Van Der Esch in this case in, but very importantly, we want to make sure our blitzer is at the correct distance away from our defensive end, in this case, DeMarcus Lawrence, because we don't want him to get caught up coming around the edge. So what we're going to do is we'll then blitz all linebackers. We will then press. Sometimes you have to press twice to get Van Der Esch, in this case, down in the hole. But that's kind of what we're looking for. The last step is we'll slant our pass rush inside. So now if they're blocking the running back or something, you want to heat him up, you could leave Van Der Esch on the blitzer and send one more, and it will scream in quick, all right? But the stock setup for this, we're assuming maybe they're not blocking the running back. We'll take X, and we'll go ahead and drop him back. So why we did that is he now stands in the gap for us, so I don't have to. I can go, if there's something I want to cover over here, I can be wherever I want starting out on the field and still get that heat. The only thing I don't want to do is go stand down in a gap like this to where the pass rush bars are showing. If you're going to do that, you need to stand in this gap, which kind of then why are you putting him down there, right? So you'll actually just kind of stand back for this one. Yeah, and this was the most consistent way that I've seen this come home of all the setups that I've seen in competitive anywhere, right? Doesn't matter. And boom, you just get the guy to scream right off the side. Again, that's a 5v5, and you're getting in there free. So base align. So the next way we can try to do this is you could just, if you're getting quick snapped, you could base align press, slant that pass rush in, put yourself on a blitzer, and just go stand right here over the center, and you'll just kind of try to occupy the center. I like to kind of try to back out that way, just to bring the line, try to bring the line that way with me a little bit. And you get your screamer the same way. So two different ways to do it. The second way is actually a way I've seen some pros set it up. I'm pretty confident saying my way is better, right? You don't have to be down in the gap, unless you're getting quick snapped, obviously. So this next scheme, this is going to be my BNOG man scheme I'll give you, and it is a pressure-based scheme. I have settled in on SLB Blitz. We'll go over why. So the first thing you're going to do is you're just going to go ahead and press. Where this can become a struggle is like spread sets where your blitzer might be way the heck out wide and you got to then move him in. That's the kind of stuff where then maybe I don't recommend. But again, we're just going to go ahead and press. We will slant that pass rush inside per the normal. And I will take and blitz myself and go ahead and stand in the A gap. So now, obviously, I have to watch the running back. So if the running back leaks, I'll go take the running back and we will watch that. But now we're 5v6. Boom. Screaming at him, all right? Let's say they go ahead and block the running back, and there's coverage aspects to this too, so stick around. So now again, I'm watching the running back. If I see the running back's blocked, I can just go down and kind of try to take a blocker up and bounce back. Now, there it's not as big of a deal that we're eating up a blocker because they're not going to have a lot of time, and you're going to be able to drop back and take away something quick over the middle, which is really the most likely thing they'll have time for. So next, let's say we want to go ahead and fake like we're blitzing. So in this case, I would go ahead and slant my pass rush outside just to get a better blitz. Then we can take LB and we can do whatever we want. Now again, we have our slot CB setups, audibles that we can use. If we switch into that package, we could stay here in big nickel, and do something like this. And now I'm rover, right? If the running back goes out, I have to take him, which is what sucks about this, right? If he stays in though, because they think you're screaming at him, Well, now you've got a huge coverage advantage, maybe it looks like this, or you're in the slot CB and this guy right here is out on a yellow, however that works. I think we all kind of understand where we can put zones to help man coverage. But that can become a nice little scheme. And, too, if they are someone who's leaking the running back out regardless a lot, you could just kind of then do something like this. Or you could do something like this. And you kind of drop him out. Something like that. You're using this guy. However you want to kind of play it. So a nice little scheme you can create some confusion with. Where you do have to be careful, though, is if they're sending out that running back and leaking him out a lot, and you have to go chase that as a user, well, that's opening everything else up. So that's going to be the downfall of that scheme. And again, that's where you can hop on a defensive end and drop back, or get creative, go into practice mode. It's a nice little way of doing things. Well, hope y'all found that one helpful. Them boys back at it, man. Like, comment, most importantly, smash that subscribe. Them boys. Peace.